Hey guys, what's up? Why are you on Earth? I believe it's a question that we all ask ourselves, and those who don't, I really believe that you should be asking yourself this question, because no one can give you an answer to that. No one can tell you directly, you're on Earth specifically for this thing. It's up to you to discover that, and your whole life should be spent either trying to discover why you were put on Earth, why you were here. Obviously you're not here by chance. I explained about how, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to see how unique each and every human is. You have your own fingerprints, you have your own DNA, and it's not like when you die, somebody's gonna have the same shit that you had. No, like, you came with that package and you will die with that package. No one else had that before you, no one else will have it after you. So that alone right there should make you pause, wow, I'm something special, I'm unique, I'm here for a reason. What is that reason? Well, I can't tell you why you're on Earth. I'm not God, I'm not Jesus, I can't tell you that. But I believe that here are questions that I like to ask myself every day when I wake up in the morning, and they help me have direction. I told you guys direction is the most important thing, the most important out of all the three Team 3D pillars: dominant, discipline, direction. Because once you know where you're going, it doesn't matter how dominant you are, how disciplined you are. If you don't know where you're going, then you what I call a Mustang with no steering wheel. You just look good, and that's about it. Nobody wants that. So 7 questions, I'm gonna make this short. 7 questions that I believe everybody should ask themselves every morning when they get up. And if you don't have the answer to those 7 questions, you're in deep trouble. And you're gonna finally understand why you're always bored. I explained how boredom is simply your body telling you that you have stopped using your imagination, you have stopped dreaming. You understand why you're always bored. You understand why you always have motivation and then lose it. You'll understand why it's so hard to hold on, to your goals every time you become inspired. So here are these questions. Number 1, ask yourself, what is your vision, right? What is your vision? What is your vision for your life? What is your vision for the world? If you were a king, if you were a king and you ruled over the entire world, what is the first thing you would change, What is your vision if you were a captain or leader and you had a bunch of people following you, ready to die for you? What will you try to change with that authority, that power? What is your vision as a leader? As a leader, you might not believe that you're a leader, but that's because, like I said, it's inside of you. You haven't brought that out yet. Trust me, you're a leader. What is your vision? You gotta have a vision. You don't have a vision, you're gonna be sucked into somebody else's vision, and you're gonna be. I like to say, if you're not the director of your own life, right? People that make movies, you're not the director of your own life. You're gonna be an extra in somebody else's movie. Right? If you're not directing your own movie, you're gonna be an extra, a background character, a stunt double in somebody else's movie. You don't want that. You don't want to be a follower your whole life, right? You want to follow until you get a glimpse of your vision, and then you take everything that you learn from your mentors and the people you used to follow, and you use that to accomplish your vision. So number 1, what is your vision? Ask yourself that. Write it down. Number 2, what is your obsession? What are you obsessed about, right? When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing in your mind? What is the one thing that you cannot live without? What is your obsession? What are you obsessed with? Whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, doesn't matter. What is your number 1 obsession, right? Never hold the question answer number 1. Don't have 2 visions, right? That you don't want that. You want every single goal or every single aspect of your life to be one-sided. You never want to. I don't care how good both of these visions seem. You only want 2. You only want one thing. Thomas Edison, I love that quote. I always use it in my videos. He said, people don't fail because they don't have goals. They fail because they have too many goals, right? So find a way to narrow down to just one. So number 1, what is your vision? Number 2, what is your obsession? What are you obsessed about? Out of all the things that you're obsessed about, what is the one thing that you're the most crazy about? Write that down. Number 3, that's gonna help you. That's gonna give you a sense of it's gonna keep you going. It's gonna keep you going, because you're gonna be like, oh, I'm not gonna stop until I get that thing. An obsession is very powerful. It's very powerful because it's a huge source of energy. Number 3, ask yourself, what is your greatest gift, right? And number 4 is, what is your greatest skill? But let me tell you the difference between a gift and a skill. A gift is something that you didn't have to work for, something you were born with. What are you naturally good at, right? What do people tell you you're naturally good at? What is your gift? What is something that you are so good at, but you don't really have to even spend time training at this shit? You're just good at it, right? It could be genetics, it could be something physical, something mental, it doesn't matter. Next, number 4, what is your greatest skill? What is the one thing that you have to learn, acquire, and then you have to practice at it? What is the one thing that you're the most knowledgeable about? I like to say, if you're in a room with 5 people what is the one thing, let's say you don't know these people, and I ask you, what is the one thing that you're pretty sure you know more than all those 4 people in the room? What do you think it is, right? We all are knowledgeable at something. I don't care what it is, just write that down. So write down your greatest gift, because that's a sign, that's destiny speaking to you, whispering in your ear, hey, I'm giving you this ability. It's a hint, right? If you're naturally gifted with something, it's a sign that you can use that to unlock your future. Next, what is your greatest skill? What have you spent most of your time studying? What do you know the most, right? Write that down. That's going to help you not only get a job, but it's going to, help you open a lot of doors that are closed, because knowledge opens doors, not strength, not connections. Knowledge opens doors. Even if a connection opens a door for you, you don't have the knowledge to stay there, that door will close soon. So that's 4. Number 5, what is your greatest pain? That's another source of motivation. It's another thing that will get you out of bed. What is the greatest source of pain? I love to say this, right? I said this in one of my other wisdom videos. Draw your motivation not from the puddles of tomorrow's hopes, but from the wells of yesterday's past, yesterday's pain. So the pain of yesterday is a well. It would never end. The thing that hurts you the most, right? Whatever it is, you lost your girl or whatever it is, somebody hurt you, I don't care what it is. The greatest pain that you endured and it's still there, the scar is still in your heart somewhere. What is it? Write that down. That's a great source of motivation. It's a well, as opposed to tomorrow's hopes, which are just puddles. They're gonna change one day after the next. So write that down. What is your greatest pain? What do you want to restore? What have you lost that you want to regain? Write that down. That's gonna help you get out of bed. That's what life is all about: getting out of bed, getting that extra motivation. I think that's 5, right? Next, you want to ask yourself. Hold on one second. I'll see police. All right. Next, you want to ask yourself, what is your greatest source of fuel? What motivates you like no other? Me, for example, my greatest source of fuel, usually it should be an emotion. My greatest source of fuel is rage. Rage motivates me like no other. When I am angry, furious, I can do things that I can never do if you give me $1 million. When I'm angry, because I hate being angry. I'm a nice guy. I like to laugh and joke and whatever. When I'm angry, mad, furious, I can run miles. I can deadlift the fucking planet. I can do anything, because when I'm angry, I don't care about my life or my well-being or whatever. I'm just mad. I just want to release that stress. So, for example, what is your most powerful emotion? Is it love? That's good. Is it vengeance? Is it peace? I don't care how negative that emotion is. Don't cast it aside. It's there for a reason. What is your greatest source of fuel? Think of an emotion to make it easy. If it's not an emotion, then whatever. Just find your greatest source of fuel and write that down. You will need that on the days when, like I said, your motivation is running out and you just want to get jump started. And last question, I believe it's number 7. I lost count. I'm pretty sure it's 7. I like having 7 of everything. What inspires you more than anything else? What is your greatest source of inspiration? It could be a person, it could be a quality, it could be a thing. What is your greatest source of inspiration? What excites you, right? What excites you? The best way to know the answer to that is to look at the movies you like, the video games you like, the manga characters you like, your role models. Once you find out what these things are, see what they have in common. What is the quality that they have that attracts you to them, It'll help you figure out what inspires you more than anything else. For example, I just wrote down all my favorite characters in video games, Dragon Ball Z, Street Fighter, fucking movies, Lord of the Rings, doesn't matter. And when I wrote down all their names, I found out why they excited me so much. I found out the quality that they had that made me, that attracted me towards them, and that tells you the things that inspire you. So answer these questions. What is your vision? What is your obsession? What inspires you? What fuels you? That's 4. What is your biggest pain? That's 5. What was the other one? I don't remember. I'll just put it on the screen. But I have them on paper because I look at them every single morning. But find out those 7 things. Write them down and look at them every single morning. Ask yourself that question every single morning. And it will give you not only a sense of direction, but it will bring you closer and closer to the answer of the question, why are you on earth? What are you here to do? Leave a legacy behind. Remember that. You're not here just to be, I don't know, fucking decoration or whatever. There's too many unique qualities about you for you to just be here to decorate the fucking earth, right? We have enough decoration. Look how beautiful this place is. All right, guys, I'm going to the gym. Hope this video helps. Thumb up if it did. Check out the Wisdom channel for more videos like this. I'm out.